Okay, so first, name, year, major, hometown, and sport.
Connor O'Connell, class of 2026, baseball. I'm a biomedical engineer, and I'm from Fort Myers, Florida.
And what does it mean to you to be a student athlete?
Kendrick.
This track back to this great.
What are we waiting for? We're waiting for Metro to start rapping. Is that what we're waiting for next?
Yeah.
My name's Sophia Reese, first year biomedical engineering.
What does it mean to you to be a student athlete?
I think it means to have my foot in two different worlds. Because obviously when you're a student, you have to have a certain amount of dedication and time management. And when you do both of those things, all that doubles. So it's really kind of putting yourself in two different worlds and trying to maintain them both at the same time.
Wait, let me read these questions. Well, you guys got cut, so.
We do got that.
I'm Jalen Hobbs, computer engineer, senior, class of 2024.
What does your daily schedule look like?
Depends on which sport. So with football, it's literally class, football practice, and then homework, usually like all semester. But then for track, I get a little more time because it's like an hour less of practice. But then it's more like class, practice, and then I get like an hour to just like hang out, be to myself, figure out what I got to do, and then homework, and then repeat.
Designated hitter number 35, Connor O'Connell.
Does the reality of being a student athlete here meet your expectations from when you came in?
I would say it exceeds it. I think I definitely thought there was going to be trouble managing academics and sports coming in just with the reputation of the school. But going through it, I realized like if you have the time management and the discipline to do both, you can do both at a very high level. And you know, in the off season, I still get multiple hours of self-training, team training, and weightlifting, baseball work, and I'm still able to balance academics. So I would say maybe I underestimated my discipline, or maybe that built over time over the past 2 years. But I would say it definitely exceeded my expectations.
I'd say, yeah, they're about the same. I would say the school works a little more than I thought it would be. But other than that, I'd say it's about the same. I didn't expect to have too much free time outside of practices and all that.
Do you consider the team to be a family?
Oh yes, of course. Every team I've ever been a part of is a family. I think a lot of it sounds cringy and cheesy, but it's true. Like these girls you go to battle with every single day, and you expect them to hold you accountable, and you expect them to trust you and pick you up when you need it, and it takes a lot, and so I would consider that a family for sure.
I do. I mean, it's only my sophomore year, so I feel like over the next 2 years it'll grow more and more for me. But especially the growth from last year to this year. Some of those guys on the team are my best friends, and I'll keep in contact with them and be close to them probably for the rest of my life. So I think just, yeah, the relationships built on that team, it does feel like a family.
Does this help with school?
The family? I would say yes, because there's a couple guys on the team, they're the same major as me, they're taking the classes I'm taking. And I feel super comfortable going to them compared to some other people in the school. And even just, when you're looking at a family dynamic, you have your siblings, like guys in your class, younger guys, and then you have your older brothers and the people you look up to. So I would say I think this helps a ton with school, because when you're feeling that pressure of academics and worried about classes, professors, you have people you can go to.
How do you balance putting the pressures of being a student over being an athlete when sometimes you want to be an athlete first?
I feel like it's really simple because I take athletics seriously, but I also take academics, I say, more seriously than athletics, because like I mentioned earlier, if you don't perform in the classroom, you're not going to be able to perform on the field, because it's always going to be in the back of your mind. You're thinking like, oh, I had this test, I didn't study for it, I know I'm going to do bad on it. Whereas if you already studied for the test, everything's clear, you're only focusing on what's ahead of you, which could be your next meet, your next game, or whatever.
Do you think you deserve perks at school?
Of course, I think I deserve perks. I feel like it's a little biased of an answer, though. I would love more meal swipes or more time or like pre-registration to schedule during the season. It's really hard. But it did create a lot more division than I think it's worth.
We're D3, so a lot of us, well, none of us are getting money. So extra perks, I don't think we really, if we were getting paid for like athletic scholarships, then yes, maybe like a meal or whatever. But in D3, it's more like a club experience because everyone's here willingly. You're not there because you're getting paid to do it. You're there because you want to do it. And I feel like everyone on the team should, like, you're there because you want to. The coaches didn't give you money to come play football, come run track. You decided out of your way to say, I want to do this and I want to make myself better, like, just physically.
I definitely accept it, with open arms. That would be something that would be super cool. Do I deserve it though? I mean, I made the choice to come here. I knew what I was given and what I wasn't entitled to coming in, so.
Do you have any regrets when it comes to deciding to play sports in college?
Absolutely not. I've been wanting to play, or every year I want to play baseball all year round. And I want to do that for as long as I can before someone, physically takes the cleats off my feet. So I definitely have no regrets.
Do I consider the team to be a family? Football team, yeah. Track team, debatable.
You're an individual. You should be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're going up to like, I could put you at this.